All right, we're going to be doing the Afghan sampler for the beginner crochet group. This is square 3, and the author, I guess, of this webpage is calling this the baby bubble stitch. And it kind of, I guess it kind of bubbles out, and it's reversible each way. It bubbles out in opposite directions, so it has the same texture on both sides of the blanket. This is going to be done with all single crochets and double crochets, which are the stitches that we learned on our first 2 squares. So now we're going to be combining those two to make this one, so that'll be fun. And here is a picture of the ones that we've done so far. This is our back ridge single crochets, and we made the basket weave with all double crochets on front and back post. And now this is going to be the baby bubble square that's made from double crochets and single crochets. And for this square, we are using colors A and C, whatever those are for you. We start off making our loop. I wrap it around my finger like this and pull it in through here. And then I should be able to tighten it down like that. So I have a small tail. And again, remember to make your chains loose so that it's easy for you to work back in them. It tells us to start with 38 chains. So we wrap over, pull through. 1, 2, 3. That's our 38 chains. All right, this one is going to be a lot of skipping. So it says in second chain from the hook, single crochet and 2 double crochet in the same stitch. So let's look at that. We've got in the second chain from the hook. So here's 1, 2. So I'm going to go in right there. Going in right there. So I'm going to single crochet. So pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. There's my single crochet. And now I'm going into that same spot so I can see it's going in right there. We're going to go in there again. So now we're double crochet. So yarn over, put it in there, pull up a loop, and now we have 3. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And it said 1 single crochet and 2 double crochet. So we're going to do 1 more double crochet in there. Yarn over, go in that hole, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, and now it says to skip 2. And then repeat all the way across. So we're going to skip 2. So we're skipping, this is the one we just crocheted in, right? It's kind of stretched out now because we have a bunch of stitches in it. So we're going to skip 1, 2, and we're going to go in the next one. So skip 1, 2, and in that one. Skip 1, 2, we're going to go right here. And this is going to be another single crochet and 2 double crochet. You can see which one that's going in. And my second double crochet. So you can see it's created 2 groups here. And so even though we're skipping chains down here, because we put more in up here, we're going to keep the same number of stitches going all the way across. So we're going to just continue that all the way across. I'll skip 2, 1, 2, go in this one, and just work that all the way across. Okay, it said we should end up with 12 bubbles here. So let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's our last bubble. I seem to have an extra chain here. So we could take this all back out and do it over again, but I think a little extra chain here at the end is not really going to matter. So I'm going to just go ahead and jump to the last one. There's going to be an extra chain in there, but it won't even be noticeable when we're finished because we don't have to be perfect. We just kind of move on. But if you want to go ahead and take that out, you could do that. So we did that 12 times, skip 2, and then this last one is not another bubble. We're just going to single crochet it. Just one single crochet right here. And then that's the end. We will chain 2. It says to turn and then chain 2. I like to chain 2 and then turn. So I'm going to chain 2 and then turn. Now it says to 2 double crochet in the first stitch. So I think that's the one that we just chained to. Now we're going to 2 double crochet right in there. If I pull on it, I can kind of see that hole. That's where we're going to 2 double crochet right in there. So here's 1 and 2. So now we got our first bubble right there. It says skip 2 stitches, and then you're going to do a single crochet and 2 double crochet in the stitch. So it probably does help to count. So you go 1, 2, and you're going to crochet in that one. What that one is the single crochet from the bubble on the lower, on the row right below it. So you will be crocheting in all your next bubbles are going to be crocheted into all the single crochets from the row below. But if it helps and you can't really see where those single crochets are, just count that you're skipping these 2 stitches. 1, 2, and we crochet in that one. So we start with a single crochet and 2 doubles. And then we're going to do that all the way across. Skip those 2 and into this one. Single crochet, 2 doubles. Okay, so we just finished our last bubble. I think that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 official bubbles, but then there was that beginning one. So you should count 12 lumps across your row. I guess this one wasn't an official bubble in the instructions because it started with a chain 2 instead of a single crochet. But anyway, you should have 12 lumps going across. And then this last one, just like last time, we're going to skip 1, 2, and we're going to single crochet into that last stitch right there. And then chain 2 and turn. And then do just the same as we did. And you just do that all the way across and repeat it until you make a square. however many that is for you. My stitches are looser, so my squares are bigger than what the example is in the instructions. And so I may have to do a row or two extra, or maybe they'll be taller because they're bigger too, but I just kind of keep going until it makes a square. All right, so that's the first 3 rows. So you can kind of see that bubble pattern showing up there. You can see that it looks like there's only 1 row on that side and 2 on this side because they're bubbling out on every other row. So that is how you do square 3.